The life force of your bond. A power like life itself. Unseen for generations. A dyad in the force.
Hi. How's it going? Welcome to another episode of DYAD in the Force, episode 244, which is a game night episode. So we're going to play a lot of games with everyone, including the chat. You know, we have our classics to fall back on, which is the movie game, Choco style, and then there's the element style, which is more participatory with the chat. But Choco, how's it going, man?
It's good. Just busy, and excited. You know, next week we are having a pretty cool Star Wars drop, but we can talk about that once we get into it.
All right, cool. We're joined by two guests who are going to be competing with Choco on this week's Jeopardy! Volume 4. Now, in case we need a reminder, I'll bring it up when we get to Jeopardy! But we are in the middle of the DYAD Trivia League. So some people who have competed before, including Choco, have already earned points. I believe this will be Harith's and Kenny's first go at earning points. But speaking of which, let's introduce Harith.
What's going on, everybody?
How's it going?
I just wasn't expecting like the jump scare. Just like
You said it in like an upward way, and like there was
Why don't you introduce yourself? Tell everybody who you are, what you do, and where they can find you.
Hi, I'm Harith. I'm mostly on YouTube these days with the Pod Ones podcast, where we mostly talk about. Right now, we're currently in the deep of our Mandalorian rewatch, where we're kind of going over season 1. We're about to hit episode 6 next week for The Prisoners, which is one of the best episodes in season 1, and I can't wait to talk about that as we get closer to Mandalorian and Grogu.
Nice. I was there for some of that discussion.
That discussion yesterday was chaotic.
Chaotic, but a good discussion nonetheless. Next guest is Kenneth.
Yes.
Kenneth?
Hello there, everybody. Kenneth.
All right. So why don't you introduce yourself, tell everybody what you do, where they can find you.
Oh, what the hell? That sounds about right for my channel, actually. That would be the perfect music to just end the stream right there. This is Kenny's final goodbye. Thank you, Harris. Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody. My name is Kenneth Carey. Kenneth Carey, for those who know me the best. I mostly do TikToks. I am currently working on No Nuance November, Star Wars Edition. Basically hot takes that I've been working on, takes that I believe in, and some takes that I just think that need to become more and more common among the fans, among everybody.
Very, very nice. Well, welcome to the show once again, and we hope that you have a blast competing against Choco.
Oh, I always do. Are you kidding me?
Shout out to everybody in the chat. We have Nemo Goob, who says, "Greetings, exalted ones."
greetings.
We have Craig McGuinn. Craig McGuinn, who says, "Is Harith here to add some heresy to this stream?" I've always wondered what Harith stood for or meant.
What do you stand for, Harith?
What do I stand for? God, it's not like it's almost like it's my middle name that was given to me at birth.
What the hell?
Wait, is that true?
Yes.
Yeah. So
There was someone in my family like in the
we have to
1800s
know
was
that.
named Harith.
Years?
We didn't know that.
I knew that.
I always thought it was an IGN.
No.
But then
Right?
when we got to know him more and knew his real name, that's how I knew Harith, and I thought Harith was the
Wow.
Mhm.
The more you know.
Yep. And no one's half the battle.
Yeah. So for everyone in the chat, my first name is not Choco. What?
What?
What? Shocker!
What? No way.
No, it's Darth. We gotta forget. We keep forgetting.
Yeah,
it's
that's
Darth.
true.
It's Darth Choco.
Only a master of evil, Darth.
What the hell did you just say?
Anyways, what's up, guys? What's happening this week? You guys having a good time? I feel like we can openly celebrate. We can openly celebrate a sweep electorally.
Yeah.
I will say that there is sunshine on the horizon, and you know, we haven't had hope in a while. We've just experienced encroaching authoritarianism, and so having some symbolism of like, yeah, it's interesting because it feels like there's an anime I was watching where one guy's ability is he can see the future of individual people, so he can see the different timelines. And so he's trying to influence things to be on this track or be on that track. And it feels like a situation where the best case scenario and the worst case scenario are on like side by side tracks. And so here's like, you know, I don't know, man.
It sounds like a Lost animated style. Like it sounds like that one guy who's able to travel into the past. Or various different time frames. I can't remember this character's name, but that's what it sounds like to me.
That sounds familiar. What is that?
I mean, I also recently watched Quantum Leap, the updated one on Netflix.
Okay.
Was actually fantastic. I very much enjoyed that.
How recent is that?
How recent?
2019?
It was 2 or 3 seasons, so I want to say it started in 2021, 2022, something like that.
Okay. Just checking how recent that was.
Yeah, it was good. It was also woke as hell, which was great. It made me really happy.
Shout out to Lord Goob, who's been a DYAD member for 12 months. He says, you guys better read Legacy of Vader issue 10. I haven't even read issue 1. I've been so behind on everything.
I mean, that's what happens when you start watching One Piece.
Yes. It started with One Piece and it has continued on to Dragon Prince.
My god.
I'm in season 4 of Dragon Prince. Anybody here watch Dragon Prince?
I've heard of it. I want to see it given that it's done by the same studio who did what is that show called? Troll Hunters. Done by the same studio. Yeah, done by the same studio. Not the same people, but the same studio.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, I'm absolutely enjoying it.
Yeah.
Are you like caught up, Choco?
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm,
who do you
like fully caught up? One thing that I think the show does well, and now that you've been watching it, you can attest to, is there's a lot of cases where the obvious trope isn't what happens, but the story still continues in a very natural way. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
At no point does it really feel like a character starts to act out of character in order to influence the plot to do this thing, but it still goes off the rails, and you understand why. You know?
Well, I will. There's one instance where I have a huge problem with that characterization. But having started the season just recently after the time skip or the time jump, I can say that it does naturally go. It does naturally weave through narratives quite well. I thought we were going to be dealing with the whole first arc like for 7 seasons like it normally does, but no, they kind of closed the book on that chapter and still kind of left threads looming for them to continue on. So I did enjoy that. So I'll just speak kind of ambiguously so that, there's no spoilers involved, but you can't convince me that in order to avoid a war, you're going to abdicate the throne to a warmonger. That was a huge decision that I just could not.
That is such an old trope. I've seen that trope more times than I dare to account for. So many people who think that they can get away with things. I mean, we see this and also in Star Wars, where Sabine is not willing to fight. She just accepts fate, accepts Vizsla.
Yeah.
Like, this is an old trope. This is nothing new.
I will
say it's a weird trope, but it works.
I will say to Choco's credit in terms of his characterization of the show, it does resolve rather nicely. But when that happened, I was like, what? So, who do you think my favorite characters are? Up to this point.
Okay, well, I will just real quick. I will have to say that the main unseen villain has one of the greatest voices I've ever heard.
Yes,
His
I know.
voice is like,
I knew exactly who he was.
I was just like, it's like it's like a warm glass of like hot tea that's just like delicious. That's the only way I can. It's relaxing,
Is that like, I know who he is, but I don't remember his name. Is he David something?
I actually don't know who the voice actor is. I never looked it up. But
it's very familiar voice to me. I just can't remember off the top of my head. But who's my top three?
Your top three are gonna be Rayla, Claudia, and I'm just gonna stick with Rayla and Claudia. The dragon.
No.
Damn.
Ooh.
DYAD like.
So you were probably like going off of like my Sanji brain, but no, my top three, and you can tell me if this is a surprise to you or not, are Ezrin, Corvus, and Soren. I loathe Claudia with a passion.
Whoa.
It was going to be one or the other. But
I mean, I do like Rayla, but she's not in the top for me.
Okay.
But I absolutely despise Claudia.
Well, I guess I probably should have taken it back, considering where you were in it.
I don't think Claudia can redeem herself.
No. I'm not saying that she can. What I mean is, I was thinking that you would like her for like the first 2 seasons, but I should have taken into consideration that you were in season 4, and things have vastly changed for that character.
I actually didn't like her in the first 2 seasons either.
Okay.
And I'm trying to remain ambiguous as possible, because I really think Harith and Kenny should start watching it. It's a really easy watch. It's like a junior novel.
It's high fantasy.
Yeah.
It's high fantasy. It's junior grade.
It's aimed at the same target as
Troll Hunters.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's really easy watch. The first season is like 7 episodes, and it's like 18 minutes each. It's your normal TV show, right? You're not dealing with a whole bunch of seasons and then like hour-long episodes.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. I just did not, for some reason, and again, trying to be ambiguous as possible. I hate characters that just do not have the self-awareness to be like, dark magic is called dark magic for a reason.
Yeah.
And there's absolutely zero redeeming qualities about it. If you like, you know, if you know anything about like magic systems in any high fantasy, and there's a dark magic, you know that there's a cost. You know, if you've watched Full Metal Alchemist, you know about the law of equivalent exchange. And I'm just like, there's no point in this story where you're like, oh, dark magic is awesome. Like, no.
I mean, that I would kind of disagree. I mean, obviously, I'm not a fan of the dark magic, true. But in the context of the story, basically, all the creatures have access to magic of some sort except humans. Humans are not able to do it. And so, dark magic is basically using creatures that can access magic as ingredients to do stuff. Right? And so for them, they look at it as this is the only way we can even the playing field against these magic wielding people. So like I get the interest in it in that way. But again,
but there's also a human
at what cost?
Exactly. There's a human cost element to this, right? It's the same thing as the dark side in the Force. You know, it will corrupt you. And shout out to Cal, our senior correspondent to the stars, who says, what are we talking about? We're talking about Dragon Prince. And shout out to Malik in the chat, who says, what show? Dragon Prince.
Malik.
But yeah,
Hey, you, Malik.
as soon as I learned, well, this is like for first two episode stuff, so it's not really a spoiler. As soon as I learned that she uses dark magic, I couldn't find an inkling of like with Claudia, you know. So I wonder though, like, what was your reason for suggesting Claudia as a top 3 for me?
Because for the first bit, there was a light. Will they commit to this darkness? Will they come back? Will their relationship with the main character or with her brother or with her father sway anything? I just thought you would find her story to be interesting enough to enjoy.
It's
her.
definitely interesting. Like with all characters in really good shows that I enjoy, you know, story wise, like there's interesting characters. That's why Soren is in my top 3, right? But from a story standpoint, I absolutely loathe her. So, and that's understandable. You know, we all hated Joffrey in Game of Thrones, right? You know, the story commands that you hate this person. So yeah, definitely watch Dragon Prince.
By the way, we're not trying to poison the well when you watch it. The story does not actually demand that you hate Claudia, but yeah, you'll see once you jump into it.
Yeah. Let's see here. Everyone's talking about David Cornsweat for some reason, or Corn Sweat. What is it? So Cal says corn sweat is me after eating too much popcorn. And then Lord Goob just says David Cornsweat.
Yeah.
We all know it's corn sweat, right? Right?
So I've never had corn sweat. I have had the meat sweats. Yeah, if you ever eat Brazilian barbecue, you're going home and you're gonna wake up with the meat sweats. It's actually kind of great.
Should I call Luke about corn sweats over there? Because, you know, he was still in the grass. I think he would know best.
Let's see here. Goob says it's possibly the most important comics media connected to the sequel since the films. So Legacy of... Okay.
Yeah,
I will
absolutely.
make it... Are you caught up with Legacy of Vader?
I'm not caught up with it. But let's make a commitment for both Legacy of Vader and the Jakku comic.
Which one is
because of
that?
its connection.
Legacy of Vader and... What is the Jakku one called again?
Battle of Jakku, like the 3
Yeah.
limited series.
Yes.
Yeah, I had like the
it's
trade
a
for
very
it.
short limited series. That's
Good, because I feel like that's all I can do nowadays. Game Station says, don't forget about that comment I made about doing a video on somehow Palpatine returned. We shall.
yes, definitely will. It's absolutely something that it should be super reasonable, and like there's so many other lines that are like super corny or way cornier throughout all of Star Wars. Like, anyone who has a problem with that line but unironically enjoys Revenge of the Sith, no, because I'm in love with you. Like, are we kidding? What universe is this? I don't. The thing that really has bothered me is that now since I've been having a job that's no longer work from home, I'm going out in the real world. I'm talking to people all the time, all day. I always have some subtle Star Wars stuff on me, and it leads to some Star Wars conversations. And like in the real world, everyone still acknowledges that the prequels as movies aren't super strong. Like, the writing's not strong. You know what I mean? Like, and it's refreshing to get out of that bubble that is like, this is perfect and the only thing that you should like. It's like, no, man, the movies, they kind of struggle. I love them, but like, I gotta be honest, I feel like every sequel film is a better movie than every prequel film.
Yeah, as Lattice says,
Doesn't mean I like it more.
As Lattice says in the TikTok side, Star Wars has had cheesy dialogue since inception. Tashi Station.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make it clear that I am not defending the line "somehow Palpatine returned." I still think it's a dumbass line, but I'm not going to get on Poe's. I'm not gonna dog on Poe for saying it because he makes sense.
Yeah, narratively makes sense for his character.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I were to write it just off the top of my head, it would probably be like, I don't know how this happened, but I heard his voice, and Palpatine has come back. And then we go on to Beaumont doing all of the reasons or all of the possibilities.
Or, crazier idea, we just have Palpatine's message, and they're listening to it, and then we transition into what Beaumont says.
Yeah.
There we go.
All good options.
In the middle of the scene.
All good options, but I go back to it's not that big of a deal that it should make you hate an entire movie or dog on it for like 6 years. Like,
yeah, it shouldn't be front of mind.
It should be like the most minor nitpick of a scene possible. Like, obviously, like, I came up with that explanation because editor brain, but like, no one should be like deeply like thinking about this at large when we have issues like, I don't know, the pacing of the movie, which is probably arguably more of an interesting discussion.
But it's also the reason people kind of latch onto the line, and this has to do with the common chud nuggetry fallacy, reductio ad absurdum. They think that line is how the movie is explaining he came back, when Beaumont Kin is the one saying the lines, giving us the reasons. And so, like, oftentimes we'll talk to people in our comment section who refer to that line, and they're like, "Oh, the writing was so poor they couldn't explain Palpatine's return other than somehow Palpatine returned." It's like, no, there's reasons there. That's not what the line is for. So yeah, we'll make a video. We probably just made the video.
Clip.
Unrecord, re-record.
Shout out to Archive Redacted, who says we need a Ray Sloan return.
Yes.
I think we'll see it.
Absolutely.
Where do you think we'll see it first? Mandalorian Grogu movie? Maybe Ahsoka season 2?
She could.
Ahsoka season 2 probably is more likely than Mandalorian and Grogu. I think we'll probably get like another scene of the Imperial Council, like we did in Mando season 3.
Mm-hmm.
Probably it's like the ending scene to probably set up Filoni's movie.
Malik says Mass Effect TV show set after the OG trilogy.
I mean, how's the galaxy gonna rebuild? You know what I mean? And are there a bunch of weird hybrid people running around now? Like, you know,
gonna be
Joker's out there banging robots. Like, what's going on?
Well, here's the thing: if they do a TV show of Mass Effect, is Shepard the protagonist?
Ooh.
You know,
do they find a way to say somehow Shepard returned?
Well, in that ending, Shepard survives. You breathe at the end. You know.
Well, not everybody's lined up with the endings they got.
Mm-hmm.
And not everybody searches out all of the endings. That's a weird thing about TV games.
It's just like with Clue. There is technically no real ending to it. All the endings are true.
Yeah,
the old
I like
Clue
that
movie. I don't know if anybody...
No, I love that movie.
Yeah.
But I also feel like if you're doing like a live show, again, I haven't played through the trilogy of games, but I feel like you have to just pick an ending and just stick with it.
No, you don't get to pick your ending. Yeah.
No, I'm saying like the writers of the show have to pick like the outcome of that, because if I remember correctly, 3 is like doesn't have like A, B, or C options, and like one of them is like the correct option.
I think there is a golden path in Mass Effect.
There's a golden. There's only one where Shepard survives. That's what we'll say.
Also, it's gonna be woke as hell because the canon Shepard is FemShep. And people are going to lose their minds. If they don't know that small little detail as Mass Effect fans, and then they see a FemShep, and they're like, they're just turning Shepard into a female. They're so woke. Like, no, this is canon, man.
But also, I mean, if you play the game, the voice acting is so much better with FemShep that it is absurd. Like, yeah, I don't know. Also, I guess I see Craig McGuinn in the chat is because I spoke ill of the prequels, which I love. I love them, you know? Is now talking about duels. And that has nothing to do with the quality of the film or the writing or the acting. You know what I mean? Saying it has top tier duels doesn't really add anything. And also, I would also add.
I would argue it doesn't, though.
I think that it can detract depending on. I feel like they focus more on the technicality, on the technical difficulty of what they did in the duel, rather than portraying the characters or portraying the story using the duel. Like, a duel should be a storytelling device of when two, belief systems meet and only one can go on top, right? I feel like they don't truly do that. Also,
but I also want to bring into question, how many actual duels did we have?
Revenge of the Sith had too many.
Like actual duels.
I want to say at least 5 for certain.
Who do we got? Because I only count Anakin and Dooku from Revenge as one duel.
I'm going off just Revenge of the Sith from memory.
I'm not counting Obi-Wan and Anakin against Dooku and then them getting mollywopped.
So you're adding both Kenobi and Anakin going against Dooku not once but twice as one duel?
No. An official duel is one-on-one.
So you say after Obi-Wan gets...
Yes.
Okay. But still, from memory, that still makes it 4. Because you have Obi-Wan versus Anakin on Mustafar. You have Yoda versus Palpatine and Coruscant happening simultaneously. You have Anakin versus Dooku in your version of it, just because you started from there. And then you have Mace Windu and the Jedi Council at that point in time versus Palpatine. And then you have Obi-Wan versus Grievous.
And how many of them are really truly stellar duels? I am not putting
hot take?
Well, I might put one out there before you. I mean, I'm not counting Mace Windu and Palpatine as a top duel.
Spoiler alert, none of them.
That's probably mostly because of Palpatine and the face acting on that duel particularly.
Honestly, Yoda versus Palpatine was actually an exciting duel. And I would put it up in my top 3 with regardless on that one. Not just because of the saber fight, it's because of how both of these individuals are skilled Force users, and you're seeing it on full display.
Yeah.
And we just lost
I
Choco.
agree with that.
Mm-hmm. To me, I think I fall back into what Choco said earlier with, like, Revenge of the Sith. I feel like because it was Lucas's final movie, he was so focused on the technicalities of the duels that he just lost track of the story. Like, I think, like, Anakin versus Obi-Wan, like, my favorite part of the duel is, like, the first half. Where, like, right
and then
up
it
until when
drags.
they're in the corridor and, like, and then it, like, turns into just random slop, and you're just like, what even happened?
I mean, I think 6 minutes of it is them swinging on that thing. They're swinging on that, and just going. It's like a Ball Johnson dance.
Right, like, I remember.
Sorry.
I feel like it's apropos.
No visual. I'm just
What
Joker
the hell
laugh.
did you just say?
I just hearing Choco laugh that hard is just hilarious to me because I've never heard you laugh that hard ever.
It's the Ball Johnson dance. I don't know if you've ever done it, but he's right.
Harith, do you know what the Ball Johnson dance is?
No.
Can you guess?
Do I want it? All right.
Oh, are you gonna Google it? Don't. Oh no.
Oh no, Harry.
I'm incognito in this.
Jeez. All right, so Choco is in the middle of a point though, in reference to what Craig was saying. Like, what was?
I mean, the point that I was going to make ended up being made by Harith, that the Obi-Wan versus Anakin fight, the first half of it is top tier, and then it just keeps going, and you're like, okay, all right.
It's no different than that of, and I hate using analogies like this, but the Rocky versus Drago fight. At one point, the fight should have ended, but these two are still going off on each other. The fight should have ended.
They do the whole.
It's all about the emotional weight. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I remember talking about this element in your live that you did, like, spontaneously, like, I think it was, like, last month, where you were just, like, sitting on, like, Facebook Live, and I threw that out there of my hot take of Anakin versus Obi-Wan, and I said, like, again, if it was my personal preference, if I could choreograph the fight, how I would do it is, like, those 15 seconds in Return of the Jedi when Luke starts wailing on Vader, but that throughout the entire fight for, like, 2 minutes, where Anakin is just going nuts and just swinging and just, like, going for the fences, and Obi-Wan's just constantly on the defense. And Anakin's reckless is what allows Obi-Wan to defeat him.
I think when the first lava fall spire happens and they start swinging and then they land on the droids and somehow the droids are like, let's fly next to each other so they can fight. Like, that's when it kind of
and then Anakin swings his lightsaber like a fighting game character intro.
Yeah, they're all trying to do their jobs going down this lava river, and then like Anakin's like, no, hover in the bank. I need to confront my master. Droid's like, yes, okay. Gage
it's the
in the
most
chat.
Anime thing you could ever do in Star Wars.
Gage in the chat says Duel of the Fates is the only stellar duel in the prequels, story-wise and choreography.
Now that's a take I can agree with.
I will say it is one of the stellar duels.
Okay, so for me, I mean, my all-time favorite duel is Luke versus Vader in Episode 5. Just because I feel like the storytelling of that fight is what elevates it, right? The thing about the prequels is I do think that the Duel of Fates is the best fight. The problem I have is that there's no connection between Maul and Qui-Gon, or like we know this as the Duel of the Fates, and we know what that represents as head knowledge, right? This is our knowledge of the Star Wars universe. To them, that's just a random dude that popped out of the sand one day as they were leaving, and they're like, "The hell? Who was that? What was going on?" You know, and like, it started this whole thing, but I just wish there was more of a storied connection. You know, he just pops out of nowhere and then he dies. But I do think it's the best fight.
You could say somehow the Sith returned.
Now, I will say the one thing I hate the most in all fights is the weird scene in Attack of the Clones where it's just Anakin and Dooku in the dark waving lightsabers. and that just happens back and forth.
Come on.
For like a while.
Lucas is like, look, we got LED lightsabers. We need to show it off.
No, literally, they go into the corner, and then they slash a cable to turn off the lights, and then they dance for like a few seconds.
It feels like a lightsaber ad, you know? You know how they film the lightsaber ads, those lightsaber companies?
Should Master Allen just put that? It's like level up lightsaber.
Also, my hot take is that the Acolyte, that's the best duel in Star Wars. Because it does everything. It has the high-level choreography. It perfectly showcases the difference in style between this dark side user and the Jedi, and it absolutely tells the stories of each of these characters. And
I was actually
the main story.
I was actually going to say the fight between the Stranger and Saul is the better fight versus the Stranger and all the Jedi.
Oh.
I think that one's a much stronger fight than just the random, you know, I'm going to take on all of these Jedi fight.
Yeah.
Because it was almost like a one-sided butt whooping, and it was really, really sad, and I did not find that entertaining. I found that horrible. I found that almost disrespectful to like characters like Yord and Jackie. It was like,
I will say even Jackie's duel with the Stranger was really good, too.
For as short as it was, and that's what the problem is with me, is that how short it was. There was no real test of mantle.
A test of...
Sorry,
What?
David's comment took me out.
Shout out to Alex Lezio on the TikTok side. I love in the Revenge of the Sith novel when Obi-Wan doesn't even know Maul's name, because how would he?
Yeah.
I think his name is, I believe it to be a Sith Lord.
That's impossible.
By the way,
For a millennium.
also, I mean, I'm not a big fan of his, but like, it's totally valid to be like, yeah, I don't think that's possible. If I'm just like, hey man, I got jumped by a Roman sentry the other day, and you're like, what? You mean a guy dressed like a No, he was a Roman sentry. He jumped out of nowhere. He tried to whip my ass. I hopped on the plane and we flew out of there. Well, it was only like 6 seconds that I met him, but I know what he was. And you'd be like, what?
There's still a level of belief in there, though. Like saying it was dressed like one, right? Versus that's impossible. The Sith have been extinct for a millennium. You know? Like if you were ambushed by...
It's still as far removed as like, you know, a Viking showing up and fighting you. That's all I'm saying. Is that it's not unreasonable for Ki-Adi-Mundi to be like, maybe that wasn't that. Especially if Qui-Gon is constantly going over this past stuff, and you know, I just wonder. In my mind, there's a possibility that Qui-Gon is constantly like, oh my goodness, this is this thing here. And you're like, okay, You gotta stop with the prophecies for a little bit, or I don't know.
I do like that they kind of doubled down on that with their description of Kiarimundi in the Acolyte book, where he says Kiarimundi often lands on a conclusion and sticks to that conclusion. So he instead of saying like, "Well, that can't be possible," "Are you sure?" he landed on, "That's impossible."
Or
That's
what
impossible.
proof or what evidence or whatever. Yeah.
ND Wise Guy says, "Hey, look, it's future victims for Marianne and I." Oh, them's his fighting words for the league. ND Wise Guy, you're also talking about Choco because he's also in the league. How do you guys feel about that? Are you guys gonna sweep the board?
No.
I'm not gonna pull a Jar Jar with my answers like Nick did. I'm sorry.
That was pretty clever. He said the Hydian way, Midian way.
It was the Illyrian system with the fourth order question, if I believe correctly.
Marianne said, "Hold on, when did I get dragged into it?" Listen,
Marianne, you were born into this. Although, Marianne,
you
I
were
wanted
born
to
into
ask,
conflict.
because I saw a video recently of someone who was showing how the main Andor theme melds, harmonizes beautifully with Palpatine's throne room scene. Have you heard this? And then it plays both of them together, and they actually they're like two stanzas that are opposite but work together, and it was like it messed up my brain.
Never thought about that before, but as soon as you said it, it was like a light bulb went off. I was like, wait a minute, you're right.
They harmonized.
That's
together,
insane.
and it was crazy.
Like they go into each other, share a chord progression, or they harmonize. Like
They harmonize together. Yeah, if you play them simultaneously, they harmonize.
interesting. That's Lucasfilm shit right there.
Marianne, I'll try to find it. It was on Instagram. I actually have not been on TikTok very much at all in the last month or so.
Let's see. Alex Luzio says, "Most confidently incorrect Jedi of all time, Master Mundi."
Absolutely.
Well, no, he was correct about a plain ice cone being a flavor in and of itself. Like
my
if
soul.
you
True.
if you
This is
if you
true.
if you drink something and someone asks you what does it taste like, you say water if it tastes like water. So it does have a flavor. It's just not one that we would expect.
Again, all my homies hate Kiarimundi.
That is my favorite moment of him, though. He's like sitting in the middle of a parade, eating a snow cone. What flavor is that? Ice flavor. Jesus. He's like, what? What? And he's like, you're right. It's just weird. It's just weird, dude.
It'd be more right to say that flavor isn't on the menu.
I'm just picking. I want to see him order it. I'll have plain. You're like,
Right.
get out.
I'll have a snow cone. What flavor? I'll have a snow cone.
Just no flavoring on top. Just the ice itself.
I told you, the snow cone. I'm gonna put out a hot
He's
take
the
right here.
opposite of Yario Poof. Because Yario Poof knows what he's doing when he does that. He's trolling people. Kiarimundi is that's just him.
Yeah, Yariel Poof would be like, "I want a snow cone." What flavor? Snow cone. I'm just kidding. Strawberry.
Marianne, you found it? Awesome. I want to hear commentary on it.
I will put out there a pretty hot take. Maybe hot. We'll see if it's simmering or not. But I think that the duel on Death Star 2 between Rey and Kylo is how the second half of the Battle of Heroes should have ended.
I don't disagree with that.
Ooh. I'm not challenging it.
Yeah, that's actually a good take. I like that.
Now Now, for those of you in the chat, hear me out. This is further informed by Ahsoka, season 1. Or no, not Ahsoka season 1. Obi-Wan Kenobi show.
Mm-hmm.
With the flashback of when Anakin thinks he's won, and Obi-Wan is kneeling down on the ground. If the second half of the Battle of Heroes ends there, like Rey is on the ground and Anakin thinks he's won, and Obi-Wan finishes it off like that because Anakin thought he won, it would be more impactful. Obviously, of course, we've memified I Have the High Ground. That scene, like, I just think that things would be so much different and more powerful had it ended that way.
Well, look, here's kind of my take, because I'm not like opposed to I Have the High Ground and him flipping over and all that stuff. The problem with it is that flipping over Maul originally was really dumb. If you go back to the Phantom Menace and rewatch that scene, first of all, Obi-Wan looks to the left like he can see the lightsaber. He can't see the light. He's down in the hole. Anyways, he flips up and over Maul, pulls the lightsaber, and lands. Maul stands there and watches him come up over his head, has time to spin around and do a 180, and then he gets chopped. When you're like, and he's holding his lightsaber and it's on. You just do like that.
Just point it down.
and he would. Just the way that he manages to flip entirely over his head and land, and then he starts to do a 180, and then he completes his 180, and then he gets sliced, is kind of dumb. So like the recreation of that for Anakin is weird to me, because it shouldn't have worked in the first place.
I do think the official explanation is that it happened really fast, and the way they filmed it was for audience can see it happen purposes.
I mean, that's the explanation after the fact, but like he doesn't change physics of like how long it is to go over and fall and land, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also,
Maul is also. Go ahead, Harry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna back up Pep's argument with like Revenge of the Sith ending like Rise of Skywalker to like build on that like allegory metaphor. It also would be like Luke and Vader. When Luke has Vader on the ground and like slashes his hand off and Luke has the moment like, oh my god, I'm becoming Vader. Obi-Wan's on the ground like Vader. So now we have like these like 3 different like parallels in each trilogy.
Stanzas, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Poetry.
Yeah.
Very good. But
I'm so happy I could be the one to help Marianne to find that video. After this, nobody leave here to go check out whatever Marianne's working on. But after this,
Well, give me a moment. I'll be right back, boys.
Or I'm gonna open Instagram Reels right now and find that exact and blast it into the mic so we get copyright. I'm kidding.
Archive Redacted says it does seem like overconfidence plays a role. Then, like Gage said, absolutely. And sorry, I understand the reasons. And again, I love that fight. I'm not trying to like crap on that fight. I just mean like, it was a weird choice to replicate that because it's pretty easy to counter. But yeah, no, Maul was feeling himself, you know, especially when you read the Queen's books and he's walking behind the door. He's like, man, how am I gonna do this? Okay, how am I gonna open the door? You know, I'm gonna use the Force to hit that button so that I can stand there and be like, bow! Like, that's literally a thing that he does.
The entire time, all I was thinking when I was listening to it, and I was in the trailer at the time when I was reading it, I was like, this dude is literally walking up and down the damn hallway, staring down a door at me like, how is this going to work? How is this going to freaking work, man?
He has to at some point be thinking, are they even going to get to this door? Can they open this door?
Right. It's like Maul is like thinking the entire time, like I have to hold back like my full strength just to like keep him in the fight just long enough, and then I have to get one of them out of the way so there's distance between the two so we can trap them.
Yeah.
I also have a theory that the music is diegetic. So, like somewhere there's a PA system, and he plugged his little his little thumb drive
Data
in
pad.
there. And and he's like, all right, hit play, and he knows it's like, okay, it'll take like 15 seconds, and he's counting down.
That would have served as a better explanation for the force thing. Instead of sabotaging the door, he would have went whoosh, and it goes yeah. I hit the play button.
I just imagine
He
now
wired the
this-
door to the play button so that when he opened it started playing.
Yeah.
through
I
the
just
PA.
now imagine like Maul on Coruscant being like, "Hey Palpatine, do you know an orchestra by any chance?"
I do. The famous false squid link.
Okay, again, my theory is that all Darksiders are theater kids. It would not surprise me that they already all have their own theme music. And like Palpatine's so wealthy and connected, he'd be like, I'm gonna write an evil theme. And then he'd have people perform.
Are you
it.
kidding me?
He'd
Dooku was
record
born
it,
with a theme.
and then he'd kill them all.
Yeah. No, Dooku was born with a
was
theme
dropped
and
off at the
also walked out of the womb with a cape.
Yeah.
Right? Facts.
He walked out and his mother was like, "What the hell just happened?" And he turned around and flaps. It is on.
She's like, "How did I even birth a cape?"
I have arrived. He wasn't born, he arrived. And the wise guy says, Maul, headphones in, let's do this. I also like that idea that the music was playing, but it was just headphones. And so the whole fight is perfectly silent, except for him occasionally going.
Now that's even funnier, just imagining Maul opening the door, and Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan are like, "We'll handle this," and they take off their cloaks, and then Maul sees that and goes,
"Are you listening to music?"
"Oh man,
Oh, good God.
fun times,
The
fun
random
times."
things we come up with.
I will say, I can see the explanation working, because I kind of liken it to the Matrix and bullet time. That's not how it looks. Like, it's time has not slowed down for them. They're just watching him move really, really fast, and it's for the audience sake. So I don't think that Maul turned around and stared at him and was like, and waited for the slash. I think it was like, just like with Palpatine and the Jedi Squad. Like, obviously in the novelization, it's like a blur, and you can't really see it happen. But in the movie, for the audience sake, we're just looking at him go, and then like stabbing Plo Koon and everybody else really, really slow. So yeah. Element, I would argue the droidecas that rolled into the hangar at that point would be playing that part of the music. The droidecas have speakers.
No,
That's what I'm
the
wondering.
the droidicas are playing German metal on their way indoors. Like, it's that simple. It's either Rammstein or some other BS that's happening at the same time.
Maybe the droidicas
They're
are
just cruising around going, Firefly! Bang! Bang!
Nah, I
I'm
imagine
into it.
the droidecas playing Oompa Loompa songs as they roll around.
What do you get when you fight with the Sith?
Cupco says, slowly fades in, they see me rolling. Right. I think we've gone too far, fellas.
That just showed my age.
As soon as David comes in with having Limp Bizkit rolling as they approach,
Come on. Rolling. It pops out. What?
All right, so in response to that, whenever Kylo has a temper tantrum, break stuff plays. Okay. Just one of those days.
Oh God!
No, just one of those days appears when the stormtroopers like get to the door and then walk out.
What's happening with Supreme Leader? It's just one of those days.
Can he speak of Ramside? So do has to blast him.
Do yes, do us.
Yes, Cupcos, we
God.
may have gone too far in a few places. Indeed.
Well,
We haven't
what I
gone
was
far
gonna
enough.
say-
What are you talking about?
what I was going to say earlier is that next week we have the release of Master of Evil. Now, I don't know, we don't know a whole ton about this yet, but this is a Vader book. It is, I believe this is like right when he turns Vader. If I'm not mistaken, it's written by Adam Christopher. But yeah, that's dropping next week. And so that's going to be, you know, I like his writing. So I am
Shadow of the Sith, Adam Christopher?
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay, that should be
I'm
very,
getting that
very
book.
interesting.
Yeah, I'm also curious where it is going to be in the timeline because, like Greg just said, like he like purposely put it in the middle of the 2017 run. So I'm curious to see where that falls between issues.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in the interview, he said that like you read those comics, and there's like a little sliver of time where there's like this other adventure that he could go on.
I think that is true.
So we'll see.
Isn't there a one issue where he just like suddenly comes back and then Palpatine is like, "Where have you been?"
I feel like it would probably be because like near the end of like the run, there's like this large time span where he's just building his castle. I'm assuming it'd be like between those two events because like
Maybe.
there's just a long time, and then there's the whole like Mon Calamari war at the end.
Okay.
There was another Moncali war.
It was more of a conflict
Seriously?
than a war.
Well, I mean, I don't think that war never resolved. He just kidnapped the prince and then
Yeah,
like,
that was-
held him hostage forever. Gage says that his friend got an early copy and that the first 4 chapters are insanely good. I remember getting early copies. I just stopped reading the books until they stopped. Well, I stopped making the content, which is good. That is a good thing. I agree with. If I'm not actually doing anything with those early copies, don't give them to me.
You mean my early copy of Path of Deceit that's on the other side of my desk that it's just collecting
Also,
dust?
also, our contact for that stuff changed like 6 times.
Yeah. Which
I
is
always-
okay. I even recently had to step down from a other cool project because I just didn't have time for it. It makes me really sad.
I feel like I had better
That's
luck
sad.
with Disney Publishing than I did it with Penguin Random House.
What was that?
I said I feel like I had better luck with Disney Publishing than Penguin Random House when it comes to like early copies and stuff.
What's
Why?
funny is that
Yes.
Penguin was our original contact. And then that changed, but it's actually my fault because I didn't keep following. They were like, "Yeah, we're losing Star Wars, but do you want to do other stuff?" And then I was like, "Oh, send me Ninja Turtles," and then they never did, and I never reached back out to them.
Oh,
Oh dang!
Also, I feel like Harith's lighting is a natural like Sith to my blue Jedi lighting, which is cool. I really do like the new
Is
one.
that,
just so-
it sounded like a rhyme to skip to my Lou, and so it, Sith to my blues.
and see, while you guys are cool with your cool lighting, I'm over here baking. Like it's
Oh,
an issue.
that didn't make sense
a
for like the first
interrogation.
5 seconds. I was like, "What are you talking about? You're fixing cars." 'Cause
Yeah.
you're inside a... No, because you got tools behind you and stuff.
Yeah, you
so.
got the WD-40.
Yeah, I've got a lot
You're-
more.
you're
If I showed
working
you
with,
this
Ram
garage,
Jomaram.
you would shit yourself. What?
You're working with Ram Jomaram.
No,
No, you're
my
not.
father-in-law has a hobby.
You wouldn't want to hang out with Ram Jomaram.
He wouldn't, because he thinks the High Republic is a dead era.
Jeez.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. I was waiting for either somebody on the panel or Marianne mentioning it in the chat.
Someone mentioned it in the chat.
Yeah,
I'm getting
that's what I
dragged
figured.
in the chat by Nick.
It's
So
not
I
right.
have to explain myself because Element looks like he's about to jump through the screen and punch me in the face. I don't know. Okay, calm.
I'm just gonna go ahead.
I can explain myself. It's all about the visual media. We can have all the books we want. We can have all the comics we want. Unless, like what's going on with Choco, where he can't do as much as he wants, if we do not promote the High Republic the way it's supposed to be, it will die where it lands. Since the Acolyte is not getting renewed, Young Adventures is being thrown to the wayside, the very real possibility of the High Republic just ceasing non-existent is very close.
I don't know. I feel like that's wrong. We always butt heads like this anyway. But
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
mean, you are buttheads.
What the hell did you just say?
no, because I feel like the High Republic survives on so much more than just us.
Mhm.
Like every time we go to a con, the rooms are filled. The panels are
Like-
full.
I historically
But
remember
I don't.
London when, like, the High Republic panel had more people in it than the Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary. Which
Yeah.
is
I'm not
insane.
saying the hype is there with the fans. I'm not saying that. It could be very well possible. I don't go to cons. I'm like you three. I don't have that luxury. I'm just not seeing it on social media. I'm not seeing it on the larger scale of things. I'm not seeing people talk about High Republic this, High Republic that.
How much
Oh,
of
there's a
your
new book coming
algorithm
out.
would be that? Considering
If
what you
it-
talk about.
It's a good point because I don't even talk about High Republic.
Because we have to consider the bubbles that we're in currently, and that's an ever-shifting bubble considering what the conversation is during the time. So, for the longest time after I dropped my Penguin video, I was in a Penguin bubble. When I dropped my One Piece updates, I was in a One Piece bubble. When I do High Republic videos, I see a lot of videos from High Republic creators. So, all I'm trying to say is that the High Republic will survive by the power of the people who truly care about it and are big fans of it. Now, that's not to say that Choco and I or anyone else doesn't care about the High Republic. It's just that we have ever expanding interests and not a lot of time. Now, when I have the time, I am absolutely going to finish all of those books and comics because that's what I do, and I do love them. You know.
Well, there's also still continuing threads even after it's ended. So it is going to so it's new stuff is going to continue to come out about it. But also we have long periods of time where Star Wars discourse dies, you know, because there's not a project going on at the moment. You know, I don't think that's really says anything bad about Star Wars. And just like Cupco says in the chat, we also had the expanded universe, and that you had to go
And that's where
corners of the internet in order to have those conversations. But it was still very much alive. I was in those. I was in the Force.net, you know. But if I didn't do that, you know, most people I know who would probably be interested in them didn't know the books existed.
Now there
and
is
that's where I'm coming from.
there is some
'Cause
truth
I grew
to what
up
Kenny
at a
says,
time. There was a time in my life that I didn't know books existed at all in Star Wars.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
After
I
the
didn't
first
know
three,
books existed. Period.
Not now I like that. I am Midwest, not that Midwest. After the original trilogy, when I got introduced, I didn't know there were any books. I found one random movie-based book off of A New Hope in my high school library. That was the only book I ever knew that existed. So I assumed the other two films also had them as well.
No, it wasn't.
I don't know.
I feel like I know exactly which one it was. Was it
I don't
the
know.
original trilogy, like all three together as a paperback?
Yes. But it wasn't until after the prequels when I realized that there was an expanded universe, but I have no inkling of reading. And again, this could be a me thing or just watching people and how people react. They're more interested in the visual media versus that of the literary media.
No, and that's what I was going to say. When there is an inkling of truth to what you say, because most of the Star Wars fandom are casual fans. They just like most people that follow Marvel is only doing so because of the MCU. But like that's not a larger indication of how a certain segment is doing, because if you want to evaluate the success of a segment, which would be publishing, then you have to measure the data from readers, right?
Yeah.
If you're looking at it as a whole from like the Star Wars fandom, yeah, it's not going to be as large because not everybody reads and everybody pays attention to trailers. So visual media will be a lot more important in the eyes of the zeitgeist at large. But among readers, you know, High Republic's every phase of the High Republic has gone through multiple prints. They've been New York Times bestsellers, so it is succeeding.
And then I also remember like the High. Because I didn't read it, but like, I remember the quote being posted from like the High Republic art book about like how much like Kathleen Kennedy was like the High Republic has been like the biggest success in like book mediums for Star Wars. Like it was like the largest grossing for any Star Wars book possible. And like Pep said, like the High Republic issue 1 got reprinted 7 times, which is basically unheard of for comics, let alone like Star Wars comics.
Starting to hit
I'm just
levels.
I was just looking at it from my view. So
Oh,
again,
for sure.
that's why I put it out there as a no nuance. Like from my point of view, this era is not going to survive.
You can't do that. you had to have heard yourself say it, right?
Yeah. Oh Jesus.
He's like, from my point of view, and he kept talking, and my brain.
From my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
My brain just had to connect that, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to move on.
I mean, yeah. From your point of view, that's what you feel, and from our point of view, you're wrong. I'm just kidding. No, it's just again, like coming at it from like a very objective viewpoint. Like every corner of Star Wars has a segment of fans.
One could say from a certain point of view.
Okay. Harris.
Many of our truths that we cling to.
In my point of view, the Star Wars fan base is carried by fan fiction. and always has been.
Not a lie.
Always has been.
Not a lie.
What's going? Sorry. Any wise guy said Kenny is the meme of the guy standing up in the church right now. All right. Roast is done.
Damn.
In this one.
Oh, give me a break.
Wow. I mean,
Harris.
yeah.
Gosh.
Actually, that's kind of cool. I can actually add that to the screen. Like Choco, if you ever have pictures to share, you can share it, and then I can add it to the scene. I can't add it anymore because Harris stopped sharing, but that's.
I mean, I could share again.
We all love you, Kenny. But dang,
Jesus.
that had to have
Yeah.
had several rope burns associated with it.
I am beyond cooked. God damn it! Again.
Well, I had added to the scene, you know.
Just so everybody can see it.
Jesus.
I will always have to thank Kenny for starting my family's enjoyment of K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yes.
You're welcome.
I just one day you just commented that on WhatsApp, and I was like, what is it? Does it mean Demon Slayer? I don't know.
Nope.
I was like, oh, it's kind of good. Yeah.
Soda. Little soda pop.
Anyways, I think it's time. I think it's time for trivia. Star Wars Jeopardy. Now, we're working with an honor system here. The chat can participate, so none of you look at chat for the answers.
I can't even see chat. I've actually got the camera.
I will even close.
Yeah, I've actually got the screen covering the chat up, so I have no idea.
Sorry, Pep, you just lost engagement because for honor system.
I mean, just don't look at seriously. It's like, okay, I need you to be honorable and not steal bread from this stand. You know what? I'm not going out there anymore. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Well, I mean, with the way you set up, I'll just take my preview and just put it on the chat.
All right, let me add everyone to the scene really quickly. It'd be Harith.
Can I make
Choco.
Can I make the chat smaller? There you go.
And
Can I make the chat smaller?
Well, no, because I'm trying to cover it to the best of my ability on the Video Ninja preview.
all right, you guys will be
Oh,
going
man.
bye temporarily.
Yep.
Bye bye bye.
Bye bye. Do.
Hi, chat.
I'm showing my age.
It's gonna get copyrighted.
No, we're
All right,
I mean,
you guys got a
Thank you
cinematic
for that
aspect
vote of-
ratio of me. It's
he thinks I
crazy.
sing Backstreet Boys so well that we get a copyright strike. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I actually, on my Watching Sundays channel, I actually got my first flag that said melody or hum, and I was like, "Huh?"
What?
Yup.
That's
Jesus.
an actual thing.
That's why I made that joke.
Gage said, "Is that
Wow.
element in IMAX?" No, IMAX is actually huge.
IMAX is like,
this is like telescene 28:3. I don't know.
Pep could fill my entire ultra wide.
All right, I need you guys to roll a d20.
Oh,
I don't have a D20.
I don't have a D20 near me.
Yeah,
You
go to
can ask
Google and say
Google.
roll a d20.
I mean, I'll Google it, but I was like, I wish if I knew, I would have brought that up.
No sounds this week, Cal. I was in a rush. My apologies.
Oh my god, rolling that 20!
Damn it.
All right. That means that Hareth is.
All right, I'm just gonna use a roll or my. Yeah, this thing.
What did you roll, Choco?
51.
51. I rolled a 16. I love that.
All right, Kenny. Just by default, you're last.
That's fine.
All
It was
right,
such
guys.
a bold but confident move. That was like,
Cal's like, Kenny. That's not how dice works.
I have a pair of dice. I just have them upstairs. I don't have them down here.
Wait, it's literally the meme of, I got a box of candy, I got a chocolate bar, I got a rock.
Okay, it's time to play Jeopardy.
Jeopardy.
What is this, Timu Jeopardy?
All right, in this Jeopardy, we have the categories potent quotables. That'll be quotes. You have to guess who said it. Not sponsored by AMC are the movies. Not sponsored by Disney Plus are the shows. Read Them Have You are all books and comics. I Don't Like Sand are locations. And Ships are ships and relationships. There are some gimmies. But we'll start with Harith. Harith, the board is yours.
I'll take not sponsored by AMC for 500.
Whoa!
What the hell did you just say?
Okay.
Just listed the 500. Okay.
This was the form of encryption used to secure the data surrounding the First Order's hyperspace tracking technology. In the form of a question, if you please.
Oh my god.
You have 10 seconds, and then everyone can steal. Or just Choco and Kenny. Chat, feel free to answer if you know it. They've sworn an oath not to look at the chat for the answer.
What is the modular compression module?
That is incorrect. Choco and Kenny can steal.
I've got nothing.
It's on the tip of my brain.
I can see the scene, but I just can't picture the wording.
All right.
Yeah,
5 seconds. You can throw out a guess.
What is Steph Tech?
Incorrect.
What is a binary protocol?
All incorrect. He is not brain deep into it. It is biohexacrypt.
I remember that
That's
now.
right.
All right.
I was gonna say hexadecimal, but I was like, no, it's not that.
Nobody wins the points.
And of course,
Choco, it's your turn now.
I don't know. I'll just do. Let's do ships for 200.
This rare form of hypermatter served as starship fuel.
What is Tabana gas?
That is incorrect. That is a fuel, but the clue has a specific name in it. 10 seconds for steals.
Well, then I know what the answer is. I just.
What is Rhydonian?
That is incorrect.
What is coaxium?
That is correct. Harith takes the first points and is back in the driver's seat. As Gage says in the chat, def coaxium hypermatter is the hint.
Um.
All right, Harith.
I'm still pretty sure Tabana gas. Okay.
Tabata gas is a starship fuel, but it is hypermatter that is the one that fuels the hyperdrive.
I will go with Read Them Have You for 100.
Which is why Purgle consume the Tabana gas.
Right, that's Purgle. This Jedi Knight views the Force as if it were wild
Not
flames.
relevant to the point.
Oh my god, like my brain, I was just like faded out. Oh my god, like I know exactly who it is.
You got 10 seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass even though someone's gonna steal this and get it right. I know exactly it's gonna be Choco too.
Okay, Choco.
Wow, am I really that brain dead?
That's welcome to my pain.
Whoa!
That it is Jedi Knight Ember Bell. Well, who is Bell? Jedi Knight Bell Zetafar.
Mm-hmm.
That is correct. Choco is on the board with 100. And he's back in the driver's seat.
All right, let's go with potent quotables for 100.
I have the death sentence on 12 systems.
Who is Dr. Evanson?
I'll give it to you. That's another 100 points. Dr. Cornelius Evazon.
I was like, it's either Panda Baba or and I was like, which one is which? Which one is which?
Gage in the chat got it right. Archive Redacted got it right. Good job, guys. All right, driver's seat.
Good job, everybody.
Potent quotables for 200.
I show you the stone in my hand. You miss the knife at your throat.
Who is Mon Mothma?
That is correct.
Oh.
Choco in the lead with 400.
Andor season 2.
Potent quotables for 300.
The distance between us and the key is an illusion.
God, what is his name?
10 seconds.
Who is Jod?
That is correct. Choco might sweep potent quotables.
Damn.
I kept thinking I was like Jeb. It's not Jeb.
Jeb
But my
Bush.
brain was just like Jeb. No, it's Jeb. No, it's not Jeb. What else is there? Jeb. Damn it.
Gage in the chat with the correct
quotables.
answer.
Potent quotables for 400.
Oh my god.
An object cannot make you good or evil. The temptation of power, forbidden knowledge, even the desire to do good can lead some down that path.
Ooh.
I'm trying not to say these in character so that you guys just guess. 10 seconds.
I don't know the name of this master.
Gage got it correct.
Who is Qui-Gon Jinn?
That is incorrect. Steals on the board. Kenny.
Who is Maz?
That is incorrect. Harith.
Who is the Bendu?
That is correct. Harith.
I thought she said something similar.
No, it's Rebels. When the Bendu is talking to Kanan.
Yes.
I was thinking.
Oh,
it was,
I hear it
When
now.
he's talking about the holocron.
Yeah, I hear it now.
An object cannot make you good or evil.
Damn it.
All right. Harith's in the driver's seat again.
I was
Good job,
so
Ryan.
confident on that one.
Let's go with not
Good job,
sponsored
everybody.
by Disney Plus.
4.
100. Who is Luthen Rail?
Let me read the clue, okay? Cassian Ander.
Cassian Andor.
And your answer is?
Who is Luthen Rail?
That is correct. And he's tied.
For some weird reason, I thought you actually accidentally showed the answer instead of actually.
No,
the
I told you
question.
guys there would be some gimmies. For sure. Go ahead,
Let's
Harith.
go. Not sponsored by AMC.
100?
100.
When Palpatine is faced with a looming war, this person tells Palpatine that there aren't enough Jedi to protect the Republic.
Who is Mace Windu?
That is correct. Good job, Harith.
And then let's go with Chips and Chips for 100.
Sabine Wren clearly had a romantic history with this Mandalorian who worked for the Black Sun. Uh-oh. Rebels knowledge.
This one I gotta pass on.
Okay. Points to archive redacted in the chat for getting that, and Gage. Any steals on the board?
We were just talking about her last week.
I know.
I can see her clear as day. I just don't know her name.
How's it going, Super Ruiz? What it do?
What's up, Super Reese?
It's so Gage says I feel that one is tough for a 100 question. It's not in the context of the category. All right, we got 5 seconds.
No, hold on. Stop.
I'm just going to say, who is Eben Wren?
Incorrect.
I know that's wrong, but yeah.
Who is Ketsu?
That is correct. Choco ties with Harith. Okay, Choco's back in. They're keeping the driver's seat from Kenny.
Kenny was not.
I'm
in
fine
the
with that.
driver's seat.
I'm failing.
Okay, and I'm so glad I didn't say a last name.
Ketso Nunez.
I don't like sand for 100.
Han first meets Chewie in the prisoner pits of this planet.
Where is Mimban?
That is correct. Good job. Now in first place. Harith behind by 100 points. Points to Gage and Archive yet again.
Potent quotables for 500.
War is in your blood. I study the art of war, work to perfect it, but you were forged by it. This is aptly a 500-point question. But I feel like I biased with rebels on this board. Unintended hint.
Who is Thrawn?
That is correct. Choco
I
jumps
thought you were
up.
pulling a fake out. I was gonna guess Thrawn, but also was like, no, it's too obvious. It's gonna be the Imperial, like when he holds Sabine hostage while they're in the War Between Worlds.
No, I was like, it sounds like Thrawn or Saw Gerrera.
Gage says the
too
rebels
deep for
bias
Saw.
is the only reason I'm killing it. I've spread it out further. Don't worry. They've just been picking them. All right, Choco, you're bored.
Not sponsored by AMC for 200.
This planet was the main base of operations of the Resistance prior to the destruction of the Starkiller base.
Where is Dakar?
I don't know. Where'd you put it? That is correct.
Dude, where is Dakar?
Where is Dakar?
Shout out to Gage and Archive for getting that one. Super Ruiz asks Choco, too deep for Saw?
Yes.
I mean, I don't think Saw studies the art of war.
Nope.
And that's why I ultimately went with Thrawn, because it was like, feels like something someone would say to Saw.
Too Raf.
God, I love that movie. TMNT 2 is one of the greatest movies of our time. Not sponsored by AMC for 300.
In Rogue One, Darth Vader tells Krennic that he has confirmed his weapon to have this power.
What is planet-killing power?
That is incorrect. You now have steal opportunity. Kenny and Harith.
Damn.
Gage said, what is awesome? It's a
You are
dialogue.
awesome.
What is the
Wait.
Force?
It's a dialogue question. Kenny, incorrect.
What is destructive?
Incorrect.
Penetrative.
I feel like this was
Whoa.
this was a toughie. The answer is to create problems. As he
Yeah,
says to
Whitman.
Krennic, power to create problems has certainly been confirmed, Director Krennic.
I was trying
He
to
was
think
insulting
the
him, yeah.
scene back in order, and I was like, it was destroyed in a mining operation, and I was like playing like the scene. I just couldn't, with the way the question was worded, I was trying to like figure out what the quote was, and I was like, I cannot get to it.
All right, Kenny, you're in the driver's seat for the first time. Don't choose
Oh,
poorly.
no kidding. Let's go with non-sponsored by MC 400.
We don't have 100.
400.
Oh, yeah, 400. Okay. This person was the port administrator of Pow City.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
I can see the actor. I can even see the character. Don't know the name. I'm actually going to have to skip.
All right, well, we have some steals on the board.
Oh my god.
Like, I can clearly see the actor and the character. I just cannot picture their name.
Young Nasty Man says Admiral Port Admin. That is incorrect.
All I can see is him going like, I am Port Admin.
Gage is
Oh, my
close.
God.
I'm just going to give it to you anyway, Gage, but yes, that is close. 10 seconds for steals. Throw out some guesses.
Who? Oh, do I have to?
Oh, go ahead.
Who is Tion?
Choco is jumping
Oh my
the
god.
board.
Oh my god. Good. I'm
Archi-
also god. I'm having Pod 1 flashbacks because I remember writing a Tion Madon question.
Archive in the chat says, who is the guy that needed toothpaste?
And lotion. He needs
Cho-
some.
there's still a lot of points on the board, guys. Don't panic. But Choco's in the lead with 2,000. Kenny needs to get some points.
Kenny needs to get them all, probably.
All right,
It's a
Choco.
Kansas City Chiefs thing. Leave me alone.
Not sponsored by Disney Plus for 300.
Introduced by Vice Admiral Rampart, these biometric markers served as a form of tracking and identification by the Empire.
What are chain codes?
That is correct. All right.
Read them have you for 500.
This was the species of the 13th sister, or Iscatocaris.
I just read this too.
Geek novel.
Oh.
In comic series.
Good job, Archive Redacted, on the last question.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she's Sith. So sorry.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, she's a Sithari. Final answer.
That's incorrect.
I know it's correct. You know it's correct. They even have the longer fingers.
All right, 10 seconds for steals.
Oh my god.
Chat's getting it right, although misspelled. They're getting it right.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Final guesses.
I've got nothing.
Yeah, I just gotta let that one go.
The answer is Picorian.
I kept spelling it wrong and saying that it was Parkorian.
You could have guessed that. I would have.
You should have shot that out into the universe.
Yeah.
Young Nasty Man says Porco Rosso. All right.
How does that work when no one answers it? Who gets in the driver's seat? Do we just flip a coin?
No, it goes
it's
to
your
order.
turn. That's your
Oh,
turn.
it's back in order. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go not sponsored by Disney Plus for 200.
This person is enlisted to play an important role in tracking down May on Kofar.
Who is Soul?
That is incorrect. Steals on the board.
Oh my god.
Gage is correct. Super Ruiz is correct.
Um,
Come on, guys. It's an Italian dress.
I shot it off too early. I realized my mistake immediately.
Choco?
yeah, no. Who is Basil, the Weasel Man, or non-binary weasel monster?
It is Basil. Yes. Okay.
Oh God.
Choco's back in the driver's seat. It's also his turn in the order.
Yep.
Ships and ships. I said that weird. Ships and ships for 500.
The Death Star famously had this many hypermatter reactors.
The Death Star had eight reactors. How many is 8 reactors?
That is incorrect.
Damn it.
Steals, Kenny.
What are 12 reactors?
That is incorrect. Gareth.
What is 6 reactors?
That is incorrect.
It's
Gage is
7.
correct in the chat. 1.
You son of a...
It is just 1. It is a trick question because they do in fact
because
say
we're thinking of ignition. Oh,
exactly.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, gotcha.
So, Gage, congratulations
Well-
for getting that one.
Well, it's my turn.
Yes, it is. Kenny's like, fuck.
Anyways,
Yeah.
ships and ships for 400.
This modified Incom Freytech Corporation ship was piloted by Hype Phazon. I will accept 2 answers here. 2 possible answers.
What is a headhunter?
That is incorrect.
What? Sorry, I said that like Hype would.
Oh my god.
10 seconds for
For
steals.
some reason, I'm getting resistance.
To me, it's like
Yeah, it's resistance for sure.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I was expecting like a Colossus question. How about you throwing out like a speeder question? I'm like, what the hell? So my brain's just going dark.
Who is Rays?
Huh? It's a ship.
Rays? Oh, dumb. I was thinking the pilot. Never mind.
That's
Leave me alone.
incorrect. The pilot is Hype Phase. All right, Kenny or Harith. Last second guess.
Yeah, I got nothing.
You could have either said G30 or Green Ace. It is an Incom Freytech G30. Okay. There's still enough points for you guys to come back to eke this one out. So, Kenny, it's up to you now.
Let's finish off ships and ships.
Taking shelter from a sandstorm on Jeddah, this ship was officially formed and sealed with a kiss.
Ooh.
Slow down, baby.
Oh my god.
10 seconds, Kenny. This is a ship.
And for some reason, I'm getting Battlefront 2, but I don't remember the ship.
No, it is a apostrophe ship.
Oh,
I'll give you a last second answer.
what's her damn name? Skip it.
Can I
Alright,
go?
Steels. No, well, Harith had his hand up. All.
Yeah. Okay.
Who is Callum Marin?
That is correct.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. Because they're
That
on
is
Jeddah
correct.
in Jedi Survivor.
But that wasn't a sandstorm.
It was.
No.
What the gameplay that you're playing isn't a sandstorm, but they are taking shelter from a sandstorm initially.
But no, hold on. Incorrect. I'm actually challenging this one. That what they they were in a cave in the sandstorm, but that's not where they officially kissed. They didn't kiss until they were on the cliffside battling that damn sea ship.
Let's say I were to give that to you. What do you want? Your answer was still incorrect.
I don't care. I just want to get the information.
Give him a. So okay,
Give him 100 points.
I say. Oh, I was gonna say no points, but it's his turn to pick the next one.
Okay, I like that agreement better.
Would you want me to give you the points for that?
Whatever you fair to these two.
No, I think you should give him points because had it been worded differently, like he obviously remembers that scene better than I do. So
Let's make things interesting. I'll give you the points for that. Good challenge. You no longer have any challenges, and you lose a timeout.
That's fine. Not sponsored by Disney Plus. 400.
This was the creature, or this was the name of the creature, LH-201 on Mount Tentis. Just think about the show this could be from. Chat is incorrect so far. 10 seconds.
Damn it. I don't know the creature's name, but I know the creature's nickname.
For clarity, I am asking for the name of the creature that they called.
Yeah.
Not the species.
Oh, they called it.
Not the species. So last second answer.
Who is Durg?
That is incorrect. Choco with his hand up can steal.
Basher.
That is
Basher.
correct. Okay, Choco is back.
I could see the damn thing
Who
too.
is Basher?
I would have accepted Larka Hound as well, but all right, Choco.
Not sponsored by D Plus for 500.
Deep substrate foliated calcite.
Please.
Come on.
This is a 500-point question.
Yeah.
This is.
I think it is because I don't know the answer, but I'm gonna say who is Krennic.
I'm gonna give it to you guys because I'm gonna give everyone points for this because it was a trick question because we don't know the name of the person who says this, but he is from Andor. So I'll give you all points for this one. I just wanted to use this as a clue.
That's fair because I was like, I have no idea who who that guy's name was. I'm gonna say critic because it's adjacent to him, but
Yeah, there's
that makes me feel better.
there's some random officer who says this line, and Krennic afterwards says Calkite. All right, so next in order is Ken. Did Kenny already go? It's Harris.
Kenny.
I already went.
it's Harry.
It'd be Harris.
So I'm gonna swing for the fences. I'm gonna go for I don't like sand for 500.
This is the ancient name of the home world of the Rakatan people, once visited upon by Vanessa Doza. She says the name explicitly to her droid. And I will say, and I'll preface this by saying it is not Rakata Prime, because Rakatan is in the clue. Though it is known as Rakatan Prime, or Rakata Prime. Gage is correct in the chat.
Oh my god.
10 seconds. Last second answer.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pass this one.
Steals.
Unfortunately,
What is Korriban?
That is incorrect.
More like more band. No, I don't.
I know it's from the
this
game.
one, but no, this is from Resistance.
Yes.
And
Season 2.
Vanessa Doza is a MILF for sure.
She is.
Is that your answer?
Yes.
I'll give you points. I'm just kidding. I forget which episode it's from, but she's flying around and she's talking to her droid, saying, "Where should we go next? Should we go to this place, Lahan?" That's the answer, Lahan.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have never gotten it anyway.
Well, it's back to
that's a good
Choco
one.
again.
Read them have you for 400.
Kiza donned the meteoric mask of this ancient Sith Lord who served as a viceroy of their planet.
Who is Viceroy Panzard?
I'm going to ask Archive Redacted if I should give that to him. Or Gage.
What? Huh? Do I have to say Exum Panchard?
You said yes. You finally said it. But it is Panchard.
For some weird reason, I was thinking that we should have named the book, but never mind.
Yeah, the character is named both in Shadows of the Sith and
Vader 2017.
no, Aftermath book 1. Yeah, first book of Aftermath.
Oh my god, it's an
Aftermath.
out. Isn't it? Yeah, it is an
Let's see.
aftermath.
Read them have you for 300.
This Padawan fully unleashed their abilities when their Von Dune crab mask was destroyed during a Nihil attack on Takodana.
Who is Cord?
Is that your final answer?
Who is Corb?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is incorrect.
Damn.
10 seconds for steals.
My lack of knowledge for Phase 2 is coming to kill me.
And my lack of High Republic knowledge in general just is lacking.
That's Phase 1.
Is it Phase 1? Is it Midnight Horizon?
No.
It's comics.
Comics. Oh, that's why.
Gage is correct in the chat, although misspelled.
I know what I did wrong.
What did you do wrong?
Well, I'm not going to say it until after everyone guesses.
I have no guess.
Do we have any guesses? Harith, last second?
No, I didn't read High Republic Adventures, so I have no clue.
What did you do wrong?
So I know the beginning of the name, and I was trying to fudge the last bit so that you would just give it to me. That's why the first time I said cord, and then I said corb the second time, and it's court.
That
It
was
is court.
nasty. I gotta respect that. Oh my god.
Now, Choco has officially clinched first place. But
Yeah.
remember, this is for the league, so you still can earn points. And Kenny, there is enough points to eclipse Harith.
Mm-hmm.
And it is your turn now.
Oh, it is my turn. I thought it was Harris' turn again for some weird reason. I don't like Sand 200.
This planet served as the capital of the New Republic.
Halcyon Prime. What is Halcyon Prime?
Do I give it to him? Is the question.
Is it Halcyon? Or did I say it just completely
I feel
wrong?
like you're saying it.
I don't think so.
No,
I
no,
wouldn't.
no.
if
Because
it's, if it's on a
he's
technical
mixing
thing,
it
then
up-
yeah.
I think he's mixing up for a different thing.
Say it one more time, Kenny.
Halcyon.
Oh, I feel like he's gonna get on my ass for not giving it to him though.
Don't.
I would no.
Nope.
I'm opposed to it personally, but you do you.
If they're both opposed to it, don't worry about it.
I'm opposed to it too.
Okay, then don't worry about it.
Spell it.
I got it wrong.
Spell what you're thinking.
I can't spell it. Hesion.
See, I feel like you're there, but like. All right, Harith, what's your answer?
If it's
What is
yeah.
Hosnian Prime?
Say that again.
Halcyon.
What is Hosnian Prime?
He got it.
He did.
So I felt
Yeah.
like
My Force
I would have
Awakens
given it to him,
baby.
but I felt like he was
No,
mixing it
I-
up with the Halcyon.
Yes, he was.
with the,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. So yeah, I will totally take that L. No question.
I thought he was mixing it up with Hastian Smelt.
Hastian Smith.
Let's see.
It's very conductive.
You could still eclipse, but it's Harith's turn now.
Read them heavy for 200.
This handmaiden of Naboo briefly encountered Anakin Skywalker as Vader, working together to uncover Padme's murderer.
What is Sabe?
That is correct.
She's a fine ass woman. Is what
Yes, she is.
Absolutely amazing.
Kristen Knightley, when you come back to Star Wars.
Congratulations to the chat for getting that correct as well. There's 700 points left, and Kenny is officially in third place. But let's finish off the board.
Assuming I'm still having the turn because I got the question right.
Yes.
Yes.
What is I don't like sand for 300?
What is? I don't know. This planet served as the meeting place for the convocation of the Force.
I'm letting Choco go because he has his hand up.
You don't have anything?
I don't have anything. I'm throwing it immediately to Choco.
All right,
What
Choco.
where is Jeddah?
That is correct.
Why is Jeddah?
I never knew that was what it was called.
Who is Jeddah?
I'll do
Why
one
is
better.
Jeddah?
All right. This is Choco's.
I don't like sand for 400.
This is the homeworld of the Twi'lek species.
This is a 400 point question.
Crap.
What is Ryloth?
That is correct.
That's insane. That's a 400 point question. That's nuts.
Hey,
Wait,
listen.
It's-
Relatively to
it's-
other people,
So you have to understand that everyone in this community is in an upper echelon for trivia, and that question would destroy the brains of most Star Wars fans.
yes.
If you went to a random Star Wars bar trivia night and they asked that question, everyone would get it wrong.
I built this board before I knew who was competing. So I'm listen, the hardest thing to do when you're doing trivia is gauging difficulty. So oftentimes my rule of thumb is 500 pointers are like super esoteric, and then everything in between is kind of levels of like, well, what do I think?
Right, like
Honestly,
obvi-
I think all planet ones are hard. in my opinion. Just
Why am I
because
up here?
You either
I'm adding
know it or
people
you
back
don't
to the
know
main
it.
scene. Everyone's going back to the main scene.
Because like the benefit of doing like the format that we did for Pod Ones was like the fact that we could have it by like the rounds, and like I always had like the round 3 questions, like the last pointer, like the 3-pointer type question. It was always encyclopedia based questions. Like it always was like scratching the surface, like the very like the finest grain. Like you gotta know what to find it type things. I mean, like everything else is like kind of just surface level. Like you can find it in the movie or show.
Yeah. But congratulations to Choco for getting first place.
Pretends to be shocked.
Hey, I am shocked because last time, every time I guessed something, it was the one question that I didn't know, and then I knew every single other thing that everyone else picked until it was my turn again, and I picked the one thing I didn't know.
So Choco gets 1,000 points for the Trivia League for that. So he finds himself at 1,800 points. So he's getting very close to moving up to the Nova division. Harith gets 800 points, and that is where he is because this is his first go at that. And Kenny gets 700 points. So thank you guys for playing. Welcome to the Coaxium division. You are in this division with the likes of Marianne, who leads the division with 1,600 points. Sith in Training, 1,200 points. Cubcos, 1,000. ND Wise Guy, 1,000. Luke, 800. You guys need to beat Luke.
Me and look, the Pod Ones people are all together.
But yeah, those are the updated point totals for the league at the end of the season, taking from the Pod Ones. The winner and the highest ranked of the league will get a championship belt. Signed by...
Oh, yeah.
Signed,
DMing me that.
signed by Bryce Dallas Howard. I'm just kidding. I can't guarantee that. Spooky Kitty says, "You've taught me much, but I maintain my normie status." No, listen. Just like Choco said, a lot of people in this community and a lot of our mutual friends who are creators don't give themselves enough credit for their knowledge in Star Wars. And by no means is a Jeopardy board an indicator of your knowledge. It's just, what is your mind thinking of at the time? You know? Famously, I lost to Choco in another gauntlet by saying that Tobias Beckett had a one gun because he had given one away. So it's just depends.
It was an epic victory. Epic victory. All by a technicality.
Super Ree says, how do people get in on the league? There is on our Discord a sign up. And then I will invite you back when I have a fresh new board. And of course, if Choco helps me out with that board, he does not compete that week. But he didn't. So he competed.
I was very busy. But I would love to, I will help out with the next board. And I would love to see Super Rees, Alex Lecchio, and Gage.
Oh, and Archive Redacted.
Yeah.
Ooh.
How do we join Discord? I'm going to have to make sure that the link still works, but it's historically dyadintheforce.com/Discord. You can try that out now. If it doesn't work, I will update it after the show ends, and you can type that in and join again. But
I was going to say the Discord should still be in the description.
Yeah. I was about to say, this is one of the things I hate about YouTube, because if you're on Twitch, you could just have like a bot just shooting out like, here's the Discord, here's this, and here's like just different messages.
Well, the thing is, whenever you do invites that never expire, they expire. So you constantly have to refresh it no matter what. So I just have to update the link to what that points to. But in this case, I will take Super Ruiz, Gage, Archive, and anyone else in the chat who wants to sign up for the league. I will write down your names right now if you guys say you want to compete, and then when me and Choco finish the next board, we will invite you guys to compete for that one. It's on Friday nights. Yes, it's usually on an episode of DYAD.
Also, I think it would be fun for us to do a separate trivia thing where we just invite all of the Pod 1s and Pod 1 adjacent people and just see which one of them is the best.
We know it's going to be Char.
I did extend an invitation to Char.
Oh, God.
He never answered.
I want all of them to come on and compete.
He answered off air. Episode. I don't mind sharing it because I don't think there's that much of privacy detail. He's at a hockey game tonight. That's why he couldn't go today.
Okay, well, we'll as soon as we finish this next board, we'll put it out and schedule it out further out so that you guys can make plans. But
my money is on either Remy. My money is either on Remy, Char, or Luke.
I'm putting all my money on Char.
Aren't you competing with them?
I'm competing with them. I'm telling you right now, Char is a encyclopedia nuthead.
Nah, man, you gotta have confidence in yourself. Listen, every time me and Choco compete in the same trivia, I'm saying I'm winning. But that's not always the case.
It goes back and forth. It's always.
We gotta be confident, man.
I'm confident. I'm just telling you what's gonna happen.
All right, let's go around once in this panel before we go into our bonus segment, and just throw out a random trivia question for the panel and see if people know.
Chat, you too. Everyone in chat, just throw out a question.
Nick, I swear if you're thinking what you're thinking about my question,
Nick is going to ask about the Midian system.
No, because there's a specific question that I wrote for Pod 1s that I always get dragged for because I wrote it last second because we were out of time and they were just like, write a question. You have 30 seconds before we go live. And I'm like, duh.
All right, well, this won't be your question, but what question was that?
So, this is going to sound terrible. I'm sorry because this got put in an episode when Brooke and Mandalorian were playing at the time. It was the Death Star reactor question. And it was all the different numbers. If you've seen the GIF of me running, that was me editing the episode, just making a meme that like the law enforcement were coming for me because I wrote such a bad trivia question.
And you got this question wrong?
No, because
it was just too long of a number. Like he had literally what
numbers?
Yeah, I remember that.
It was so bad that we asked Andrew Dumalanta in person in Celebration 22, being like, "Is this a good question?" They're like, "Hell no." That's how iconic it is.
This may be something that we haven't read yet, but Gage asks, "What is the name of the homeworld of the Nameless or Shukurai?"
What is Planet X?
I mean, if we're going off of that, that would be a designation. I don't think that's the name of the actual planet. If you're going off of Clone Wars,
by it, that's its name.
If you go off of Clone Wars, it would be called Force Planet. Is this spelled correctly? There's one N after KRRSANTAN. Sorry, I meant 1A. Trying to think of a question for you guys.
Sorry, Gage. We're gonna finish it.
With what you guys know now, Planet X would.
I got a good one.
Go for it.
What was the reason for the Jedi to be on Sereno?
Oh, wasn't it like... It's like a festival.
They were there to perform a demonstration of Jedi skill.
Yep.
Okay.
I was actually trying to think like deep stuff that I would be like, I know that these two don't like, or at least Pep doesn't like Dooku. What can I use?
I mean, not liking a character doesn't mean I haven't read his book. But yeah, you're right. I didn't remember exactly what it was. That was a good one, though.
Just like a game detail.
Kenny, what do you fancy is the subject in Star Wars you know best? And I'll think of a question for you.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
One of the handmaidens is actually naturally blonde. Which one?
Dorme?
Who is Corday?
You're saying Corday.
Dorme.
I was actually just about to say that too,
You're
Harris.
saying Dorme.
Corday.
Corday, Dorme.
It's either Dorme or Sachet. There's a lot of A's.
Too many.
Chat's like Yane, Erte. It's like, yeah, those are ones too.
It was Irrite.
Okay.
Now
Yeah,
does
that's
the
mostly
carpet
Clone
match the
Wars.
drapes?
Already got my question locked and loaded.
Who is Captain Typho?
Well, Kenny, really quickly, what's the subject you think you know best?
The Clone Wars.
Okay.
Clone
And
Wars
that's both
question.
movie and the TV series.
I will speak from writing trivia experience. Clone Wars is the hardest category to write questions for because it's so broad.
Yeah, but in my experience, I just kind of throw a dice and then go to that episode and find a detail from there.
But like you could be thinking like all the Mandalore stuff you could be thinking here, and then they actually go to the right and pull something from D Squad.
Sure. In
Or
that
Mason
case,
Jar Jar, and you're like, oh, I wasn't expecting that.
in that case, what is the name of Satine Kryze's ship?
Oh crap!
This is for everyone, by the way, too. I just going off
Yeah,
of
I have
Kenny's.
no clue. I don't even think she ever mentioned it. Did she?
Yep,
They're on it on an episode.
with Anakin and Obi-Wan.
Yep.
I missed the question. I was looking up.
What is the name of Satine Kryze's ship? One of her aides says preparations on the already or are complete.
What is Natalie Portman's midriff?
I saw that in the chat, and I'll accept that as an answer.
Choco's cheating. I'm kidding.
I honestly have no clue. I don't remember that dialogue.
It's the coronet.
Corvette.
And Gage says, "What is horonet?" Which is close. I thought he was. I thought he was trying to say holonet, but in the Japanese. What is a horonet? It is the coronet. What is the name of Embo's dog from Gage?
That damn thing has a dog, or not a dog. It has a name.
That
I
damn
didn't know
thing.
the dog had a name. I did not know the dog had a name.
I used to know this.
Merrick. Was it
Merrick Garland?
That would be a deep lore connection. Oh God.
Is it
Thank
Merrick?
you, Gage.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Merrick.
Oh. I used to know that. So I asked a question. Who asked a question?
I did.
Choco did. So Kenny and I have questions. I already got mine ready, locked and loaded.
Go ahead.
So in the Force Awakens stand mode. Who tries to capture BB-8 on Jakku before Rey tries to save him?
Cheeto.
Yep.
Tito.
That's just
Sorry, I
Tito.
The thing is, his name is Tito. He's also a Tito. It's like if Saba Sabatine were a Saba Sabatine.
For some reason,
Kay says,
the
who
only
is
questions,
Tostitos? Nice.
Tostitos.
for some reason, I can only think of Padme-related questions.
Wait, you just have...
He's brain deep in the midriff right now.
Wait, did you reread the Padme trilogy recently, or...
No, it's just like all my stuff is all recollection, and it all just sits in a weird bucket, and I like wave a magnet, and whatever
What are
comes
you?
up comes up.
What are you, Anakin in Attack of the Clones? You can't stop thinking about Padme?
It's like, oh, I'd rather dream of Padme.
The thought of her is intoxicating.
Come, and somehow Palpatine returns is the prop. Jesus Christ! He's talking about having dreams of his mom dying, and then he just goes, oh, "I'd rather dream of Padme."
As he's protecting Padme from being assassinated.
She covered the cameras. She didn't like us watching. Like, Jesus, man. Okay.
And people wonder why we need a 7-season TV show to make sure Anakin was a semi-likable character.
This question is a 2-point question because there are 2 correct answers. What is Captain Panaka's first name?
Delroy Lindo.
Pelio?
That's Madi. Or is it Pelimato? What am I thinking of?
All right, so Gage in the chat got one of them. Captain Panaka.
Oh, yeah.
There's another Captain Panaka.
Mikey?
All right, so
Mikey Panaka.
Quarsh Panaka is the Captain Panaka that we all know and love from the Phantom Menace, and then his wife becomes the next Captain Panaka, and her name is Mariak.
Is that in Princess of Alderaan?
Oh.
No, so they, because Quarsh and Padme have a falling out because he's like wants to make the defense laser thing on the planet, and she's like, I don't want to work with you anymore.
Quarsh.
Then yeah, his wife steps up and she's like, I am also Captain Panaka. You know? Okay.
I thought Quark was a Ferengi in Star Trek. That guy's teeth gives me just as much bad nightmares as did for tuna.
All of them. Are you kidding me? All of the Ferengi have bad teeth. It's horrible.
That's the new ship. Quark and Good Fortuna.
Quark Fortuna.
Gage says, I remember Mariak, but for some reason I assumed she wouldn't have taken his last name. Yeah.
Let's go sequels.
Okay.
Ooh.
Since you didn't get Hosnian right. Where is the Resistance base located post Starkiller base? Don't look at the chat.
I've played it so many times on Battlefront. It's Agen Claws, right?
Yeah. That's correct.
For some weird reason, I was thinking about that salt planet instead of actually where they actually landed. Yeah.
You're thinking of Crate?
Yeah.
Dang.
Who killed General Hux?
Enric
Allegiant
Pride?
Bride.
Do I get extra points for saying Enric?
Do I get extra points for saying Allegiant?
No, you don't, because he's Allegiant General.
Oh, sorry, Allegiant General. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Said Bill
Pride. Pride had a jacket made of what fur?
Wookie.
Gagarin
No,
fur?
nope. Ewok.
Yep.
Yep. They said in Shadow of the Sith.
Yep.
Because Pride.
It's one of the reasons why I hate
Weirdo.
that character. Jesus.
All right, we're at the end segment of this episode. In which case, that marks, unless Choco has another question.
Baze Natalia.
Who's the
that's
first
answered.
answer? Oh. Is that it?
Bazine Natal. Yeah,
Natal.
that's what it was.
Bazine Natal?
Yeah, perfect weapon. Yeah. Yeah. My bad. Damn it.
All right, so our ending game is one we like to play with the chat.
It's a movie
Oh
game?
god.
It is the movie game, and we go through the alphabet, and the chat has an opportunity to block you from using certain movies.
Oh my god, I can
And I can't see chat at all.
Oh,
God.
we'll make sure. We'll make sure.
I cannot
So-
see chat at all.
Because
Well,
I remember
just-
you guys did it before without the chat being able to block it, and I said you should be able to chat block it. And then you're like, this is too good of an idea.
Yes. It is a good idea. And I guess we'll go in the order of the call. So we'll start with A. Choco, you will watch the chat. Give them about like 30 seconds. Chat, we're starting on A now. So start listing movies that start with A.
I'm assuming we're starting with Element going down.
Yes, me, Choco, Harith, and Kenny. Okay?
Let me pull up the screen again. All right.
And you let me know when I can begin.
All right. Let him rip.
Me or
No. Sorry.
The chat.
Is this not live? Okay, there we go.
gosh, they're gonna take all of the movies at this point. Come on.
Yes, you are.
No. There's literally 3 that have been said, and I did 1.
And I
So-
already have stuff in my brain.
Can I go?
Okay, go ahead.
Air Force One.
You got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was actually not very many in the chat.
All Quiet on the Western Front. All that. Oh, okay. But Gage is keeping us honest. All right, Choco, you're
See, I
on
was
B.
going o'clock.
And if you guys are in the chat too, Harith also type stuff out while he is.
Oh, I can still answer for you guys. Okay, perfect.
No, you can block him from.
I went
using
o'clock.
I can
I went
block?
a Clockwork Orange. That was my answer.
it. All right, B. All right, you can go, Choco.
Mistype.
Brokeback Mountain.
You got it.
Am I free to go? Or do I have to let the chat go first?
You have to let the
goes
chat go
first.
first. Okay, chat. We're on C now, so we'll let you know when you're ready to go. Feel free to block him, Kenny.
Give me the green light.
Okay. That's enough.
Castaway.
Wow, no one said Castaway? You got it. Okay. Kenny, we're on D. Chat. Chat, start listing D. All right, go ahead, Kenny.
Dog's Tale.
Dog sale?
Yeah. That one, or what is it, Dog Island? That one dog film. Where
You
they were
can't-
all on that weird item.
Does that
What,
count?
weird item?
Yeah.
Island.
Is that the name of the movie?
I thought it was called
I
Dog's Tale. I thought it was Dog's
I
Tale.
don't think it's
I
the
Googled
name.
Dog Sale. I don't see a movie called Dog Sale.
No, I know which movie because it's like a claymation film.
It's
It's in that same style.
Well, we can't help him out with this one.
Nope.
You have to know the movie.
Yeah.
I know which movie you're talking about, and I don't think that's it.
There's a lot more you can do before the chat's is still going, so just start naming off
Yeah,
movies, man.
I think you're thinking of Isle of
Deep
Dogs.
Impact.
Already there?
That's it.
Already
You're
there?
so lucky you went to Deep Impact.
put-
I was gonna start listing dog movies.
No,
No,
I put
Deep
Deep
Impact
Impact
is
already.
Keep going, Kenny.
Dante's Inferno.
Damn. Okay.
Wow, nobody hit Dante. Okay, that's good. All right, E.
E.
Yep. E for Pep. Yeah, Archive they did. Spooky Kitty, that's my favorite movie.
Shout out Sam Raimi.
I can't think of any. I'm
me
so
know
glad
when.
I don't have this left.
That's why I was having a hard time with D. Like, D has, like, very few names in there.
Gage, that's a good poll.
Mm.
You gonna let me go?
Go ahead. Go.
Hold on, guys.
Evil Dead.
Ruddy grabbed it out of there, ripped and put it in the chat.
Yep.
Ever After.
Oh. Nope, not there.
Good poll.
Very nice.
Just breathe.
Another happy landing.
Okay, team. We're on F. Let's go.
Ever After was a weird pool. I was gonna say that surprised me.
Just breathe.
There we go. Sorry, had a phone call.
No worries, no worries. We're on F.
Sorry, Choco, I had to do it.
I came up with a good one.
Whatever you got, I
All right,
got
let's go.
two of them that no one's gonna get.
Go ahead.
I had to do it to him.
Face Off.
Nope. That's on there. Thank you to Gage.
Wow.
Face off.
Such a great
The
film.
one that no one's gonna get is Father of the Bride.
Oh my gosh. Nobody got that. That's good. That's good.
A mother and daughter are pregnant together. That's Father of the Bride 2.
I just have nightmares of Thank Heaven for Little Girls. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Father of the Bride with Gerard Depardieu, right? Oh, that's My Father the Hero. What is Father?
Huh? Father
of
Bride is
the
with
Bride.
this with Steve Martin.
Okay, yeah. I got it mixed up. It's My Father the Hero. All right, so you got it. All right, Harith, you're on G.
Yep.
Let's go, team G movies.
Um,
All right, Harith.
Good Will Hunting.
Fuck.
Ooh, good one. Good one.
That's a good one. Okay. Kenny. H.
Yep. I already have my answer.
Well, you can't go until we've given chat time.
Nope, you're good.
And for the record, there is a franchise rule, right? Like once someone says
Yes.
a franchise, that's off the board.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
All right. Go for it, Kenny.
Homeward Bound.
Jesus Christ. That's a good pull.
hey, man. Dogs rule and cats drool.
Facts.
All right.
Why are you trying to make me cry? So.
I.
It's not a lie. That movie gets everybody every time, man.
Shadow. Chat, you're on I. I have one that no one's gonna put, and if they put it, that's crazy.
Jinx.
All right. Go for it.
Iwo Jima.
Ooh.
No one has it.
Yeah. J. J for Choco. Come on, guys.
Jinx again. Wow.
Is Jinx the answer? I actually don't know if there's a movie called that.
Ooh, okay. Go ahead, Choco.
I'm a punk rock prom queen. Brown paper magazine. Josie and the Pussycats.
Wow. We're going hard this time.
What? That's is one of the movies that made me fall in love with Rosario Dawson. My 10-second
man.
film ride. Come on, baby, come inside.
We're all naming movies that just are just off the beaten path. It's very, very good. I mean, we got John Wick eventually. Harith did.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh,
K.
Gage. I was actually Jojo Rabbit was my second.
All right, we're on K. K for Harith.
The The worst part is like you already have your answer locked and loaded, and then you just have to wait for the chat to just rip your answer off the board.
That's why we give them the time.
Just waiting for the green light.
Give me the green light.
So I can just fire it off into the universe.
Ready to go right now.
I had to put on music again.
What in the Christmas music is this?
Hey, it was Christmas back in September
Hey,
for Filipinos. You can go.
I mean,
Karate
technically,
Kid.
it was Christmas back in September for Jesus.
Did you read that?
What did you say?
Karate Kid.
No, that's on there.
Oh, someone got it.
Ooh.
Because the two answers that I had was Karate Kid and Kingsman, and those two are off the board. Wait, King Kong.
Ah, no one got King Kong. Good, good, good. All right, Kenny, you're on L.
Yep, I already have mine. Just give me the light.
All right, go for it.
Love Actually.
Wow. It's because the Christmas music is on, right?
No, actually, that was the first thing that came to my mind because my wife is a huge romance fan and we watch a lot of her movies. So I've got like a whole nother wheelhouse on top of my wheelhouse that I can drill from.
Very, very good. Okay.
I like it. I like it.
All right, M. For me, M. Why can't I think of an M? Oh, okay, I got one.
Okay, I think that's good.
Master and Commander.
Ooh,
No one has it.
that's a good movie. It's such a great film.
I haven't seen it.
Really?
Nope. I just pulled that out and I was like, I don't think anybody's gonna type this.
I love naval films. I really do.
Okay, N for Choco. Let's see.
I love how you're hiding your face, Choco.
Well, he's trying not to read the chat.
I guess it doesn't
No,
matter,
I get it. I get it. It's just funny that he's like got his hand over the bill of his hat and like I'm not looking.
I can't even think of any. The chat's got this.
I've already ripped off 3.
Okay, Choco, go.
All I gotta say is good luck.
What'd you say, Choco?
Nightcrawler?
That's
That's a good poll.
That's nope. That's Gage got that.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Napoleon Dynamite.
That's on there.
Mm-hmm.
Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist.
That's a good pull.
That's a good one.
Is that good? Is that
That's
all right?
good. That's good.
Woo!
I couldn't think of it either. Okay, Harith, you're on O.
It's all thanks to Kenneth for saying for saying rom-coms.
This is the worst
Hey.
part. It's just the weight.
Cage.
Not you. Just give me the green light and just fire it off.
All right, go.
Ocean 11.
Jesus Christ. No. It's not on there. Very, very good.
See, that's where I went to, right to the bit.
Did
I
you think,
can't-
were you thinking the same thing too?
Mm-hmm.
You should have thrown it in the chat.
Young,
I can't.
He can't
I
throw
help.
things
Because he's
in the
on his
chat.
phone.
young Nasty Man said, "Oh sh, I was typing it."
Gotcha.
All right, Kenny on P.
Mm-hmm. Already got my answer.
Well, you get to enjoy what I get to enjoy all the time. Have fun.
All right, go.
Postman.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Mr. Postman.
Also, do you like how I put
Not even-
Paddington, but I specifically put Paddington and then I put in parentheses 2?
Which I've never
was
seen,
that or-
but I hear it's one of the greatest movies of all time.
It was going to be either Postman or Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
All right, Q.
Ooh.
I'm on Q. Don't give him too much time. There's not a lot of Qs out there.
Cage.
After this one, I do have a question on my letter.
I have a feeling what your question may be.
Okay, go.
Quest.
Just Quest?
Yeah, with Jean-Claude Van
Okay.
Damme.
Yeah, I mean, that's good.
Woo!
That's a good one.
All right, Choco's on R. Or what was your question, Kenny?
Does it have to have the letter T in the name, or can I use the word the?
Particles.
Cannot use the.
Particles typically
That's what I figured.
don't count unless it's part of the proper noun, which is like.
I can't think of any examples of it.
Yeah, it's weird.
I can come up with a couple of them, but
But
That's fine.
the name of the
No,
the name of the movie, A Quiet Place. Like the movie's name isn't called Quiet Place. It's A Quiet Place.
so unless it's specifically with the name.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So R.
Sorry, I just wanted to clarify, make sure that I wasn't.
Guys, you don't have to list out the sequels. There's a franchise rule.
That's why I was about to say, because I was like pretty sure that was in place.
All right, you can go, Choco.
Rush Hour.
No, that's
Ready
on
in
there,
there.
of course, man.
I assumed it was. I had to try.
What the hell did you just say?
Ray.
Wow.
That's a good one.
No one got Ray. Very, very good.
Well,
That's a good pull.
All right, now it's time for me to
I got a
stare off
woman.
into the distance and hope that my pull.
way over town.
We're on
Good
S.
to me.
This is where I want to die now. Please don't put the
She
answer
gets
in the
mine.
chat.
When
And see,
I'm
this is not the song.
in need. Yeah, she's a kind of a friend indeed.
Choco's
I
high.
got a woman
I
way over
love,
town.
love that song.
Good to
Love that
me.
movie. Jamie did such a great job in that film.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Oh
waiting
my
For
god.
you, I'm just waiting for the green light.
Go for it.
7.
Gosh, I was gonna type that too before I said it.
That was good. That
Before I
was
said go for
good.
it.
Obviously, S being S, I had a bunch of just off the dome ready to go.
Yeah. All right. T for Kenny.
I've got my two ready.
So tenderly. Oddly enough, Ray is his voice is in my register, so I can sing any Ray Charles song. It's actually one of my.
That's cool.
favorites.
All right, Kenny.
Go.
Tombstone.
Jesus Christ.
Kenny is just
Mm. I had that one, Transporter, and Time Cop on my list.
Nice, nice.
Tombstone is just such a good movie. Damn.
Right?
I'm your Huckleberry. Okay. You. And I'm not gonna say under the hedge. If there's over the hedge, there must be under.
Yeah, the first time I kept saying Over the Hedge, and I'm like, I know it's a movie, I promise, but I've never seen it. I was right though. One more, and I'm calling it. Damn. All right, go for it.
Under Siege.
No one's got it.
That's a good one.
I was also gonna say Ultraviolet as well, if that was taken.
Ooh.
I hate that movie, but only because it was playing, because that's right when Blu-ray came out, and so we had Ultraviolet playing 24/7 in Circuit City, and I couldn't take it.
All right, V.
Respectfully.
Choco's on V.
And I get cursed with the worst letter possible. Because I know the ones that I want are going to be stolen off the board immediately.
can't think of a lot of them. Gage is doing a lot of heavy lifting. Go for it, Choco.
God, why does it leave my head as soon as you say go for it? I mean, Vampire Hunter D.
Ooh.
I mean, Vampire is on there, but yeah, I guess.
Vampire Hunter D is a movie.
Yep.
Okay.
And a very good film.
What's funny is that's not even the one I initially thought of. That one just left my head, and it's just
Now-
it's just gone.
Now I get the worst letter possible.
W?
Oh no, W? Okay, thank God. I thought it was deeper in. Ooh.
All right, we're on W, gang.
Banger man. Again, I'm just waiting for the green light.
All right, go.
Wally.
It's named.
Damn. West Side Story.
Ooh.
Ooh. It's not there.
Nice.
Very good. Shout out to Young Nasty Man for What Women Want.
Ooh.
Well, Kenny, good luck with X.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is what I thought I had.
Oh gosh, that's a good pull. Choco. I'm gonna let you go now because
Good luck. That's all I have to say.
I know I could be wrong, but I thought I remember a movie called X Marks the Spot.
you have to know the movie. You have to know it's a movie.
He is right.
Can you prove you know the movie, or because like sometimes you
memory
just
serves,
say something?
If memory serves, I think it was like a horror movie.
Is it a horror movie?
If it's a horror movie, I'll accept it. Is
Do we
someone
take
looking it up?
noir thrillers as a horror movie?
No.
Oh,
that is
no,
definitely not a horror
absolutely
movie.
not. Even I don't.
I just because okay, so Gage said X Marks the Spot is a 1944 film, so I doubt you were like, yeah, that's like that. I knew that movie.
You can be surprised.
It's true. It's true. It's always a possibility. But every time someone
Damn, 'cause
says
that was
this
the
has
only
to
one
be
that
a
came up
movie,
to my mind.
every time someone says this has to be a movie, they're usually just
Yeah.
saying like a phrase, and I'm like, no, you gotta know it.
Someone made it. Had to.
All of the obvious ones are been taken, and that was the only other one that I can think of.
Triple X count? Yes,
All right,
I
I'm just
wrote
gonna-
Triple X.
X-Men. I know that's going to be on the
Yeah,
list.
it's on there.
That's why I said good luck, because there's like so
Yeah.
little movies that start with
I
that.
knew that one was. I knew that one was the obvious one. I honestly do not know. I'm at a loss.
You know, the no or the franchise rule, Gage is right. You would have like 20 different answers if there was no franchise rule.
I mean,
I've got
technically,
nothing.
isn't it two different separate franchises?
That is true.
Yes.
So have we?
Okay, you know what?
Both of them?
You know what? Name one of the X-Men movies.
Days of Future Past.
Okay, that's not on there. Someone
Gage typed it literally a second after you said it.
All right, I have Y. We're almost done, folks. And Choco's got Z. Nice.
Good luck, Choco.
And actually, I really do love noir films. So 1940s, 50s, 60s level noirs are my level of wheelhouse. I love those films.
Well, make sure you watch X Marks the
They're so
Spot for
cheesy.
next time.
They're so cheesy. They're
Hey,
so...
Young Ass Man, we're not on Z yet. All right,
We're
calm
on.
down.
We're on Y. My answer for Y is Young Nasty Man.
See, for some weird reason, I thought I had Y. And I already had one marked down.
Dude, Y is tough too.
I don't think what I put is a movie, but
What did you put? Let's see if I can see the chat. No, I can't.
all right, go ahead.
I can't
Heard
even,
that pop?
I can't even think of one. Ye ye old feller. You're a lie in April?
Why didn't I put that? Damn it.
Nice. I passed.
Did anybody
Y.
put down Young Guns?
Oh my gosh, that's a
No.
good call too.
I put, while the vote's being computed, just put yes, man. I'm like, I already did. That was my first one I threw in the chat.
That's an anime though? Yeah, but it's still a movie. It's not a series.
Mm-hmm.
That counts. Now, Choco,
Choco's
luck.
got the Z. Everybody with the Z.
do we count the one that already got put in the chat?
Yes, it's in the chat.
I mean, I saw it.
well, him seeing it doesn't change the fact that it's in the chat. So,
You're getting attacked.
Dude, I don't know how you survive with a cat on your back.
Right?
Just it freaks out once and a caw. Not the
wow.
triple.
nice one gauge.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You okay there, Harris?
Oh yeah, I just thought of a really good
Oh yeah.
one.
Oh yeah.
Young Matthew and I and Pepper all on the same page.
All right, Choco, go.
Zoolander, Zombieland,
They're all
Zack
there.
and Miri make a porno.
That's there.
I beg your pardon, the last one? Oh wait, is there?
Yeah.
Zathura,
Zathura's there.
Ooh.
Okay. Zombievers.
In there.
In there.
Zodiac.
In
I
there.
just put that in there. Oh.
No, it was also said earlier. By a young nasty man.
I love Gage with the technicality.
I mean, it could be argued, but I don't think it would count.
I would argue it.
Zotochi.
If you're talking about Zatoichi, it's there. Young nasty man.
We really ran the bases on the last one.
Zorro. The
It's
Gay
there.
Blade. I said Zorro the Gay Blade. It's not a franchise.
Come on, man.
What? It's not a franchise.
But Zorro is there, so
Zero Dark 30. It's a different
it's
movie.
there.
Yeah. It's brutal.
I mean, it makes sense that this is the.
Zootopia.
It's there.
Already there. That was the first one put in the chat.
Oh,
I bet there's a movie called Z. It's just Z.
Just a Z.
Yeah, I was thinking about World War Z, and
I was
like,
about to say, does that count?
it doesn't. No, it would be a W.
BW.
Is there a movie called Z? Nice. Well,
there's a
because
TV show called Z.
just because I mentioned it, it's off the table.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know what's harder, Z or X. Probably X, just because there's so less options. But Z is just brutal because it's the last one. Everyone's just got to run up the score.
Yeah, I mean, and chat is still going whenever they can.
Yeah.
But there is not a lot of them. There is one you could name.
Ziggy Stardust.
That's not a movie.
Yes, it is.
Stop.
Yes, he's right.
Really?
Yes, he is. Ziggy Stardust and Spiders from Mars.
Yeah, it's a stage name for David Bowie.
Yep, it's a David Bowie documentary.
Wow. I suppose that's a
Good pull.
Yeah, that was a good pull because everyone in the chat was pulling out all the good options.
Jesus Christ.
I was surprised. Did anybody say Zookeeper?
Oh, that was a good.
Oh, that's a fantastic pull.
But Ziggy Stardust. Spooky Kitty said, "The Order of the Phoenix."
Frenched up.
All right. Well,
Oh,
Also,
wow.
isn't there a movie called Zombie Nazis on the Moon?
I don't know.
Zombie Nazis on the Moon. I want to say is a movie.
Anyways, that was
Listen,
a good game.
I'm mad at whoever took Zombievers.
Let's see who did. That was Gage. Gage is
That was
MVP,
such
man.
a good pull.
Gage, I hate you.
I love everyone writing Zootopia just 3 in a row, and then Zombieland 3 in a row.
Yeah.
We were all sharing brain cells on Z.
Well, that was a great game of the movie game. Maybe next time
I'm
we'll
impressed
play.
with how many different Z's I thought of because I couldn't think of any while I was waiting.
Well, you did start out,
Zoolander and yeah.
but that was great. Thank you guys so much for rocking with us. Thank you to Harith and Kenny for sticking around for this long. It is a long episode, but game nights are usually long.
Oh, yes.
Harith, why don't you let the people know where they can find you?
The peeps can find me at Harif Productions on TikTok, Instagram, and Threads. You can find me over on the Pod Ones podcast every Thursday night for our Mandalorian rewatch. If you're into sports, you can find Luke, Ryan, and I at Gridiron Guys Tuesday nights.
I did list Gridiron Gang when we were on G's. And Kenny.
Always on TikTok, Ken Kari. As said, I am doing no nuance November, so wait for the hot takes. If you want to shut me down, shut me down. No questions.
My brain hurts. Also, after this, check out Marianne's page because I'm sure she has an awesome video up about the harmony between Andor and the throne room music.
Are you still at Harith Productions?
On this platform, I think I'm just Harith now.
Is that?
But on Instagram
What's your
and TikTok,
hero
everything, I'm still
platform?
Harith Productions.
What is your hero platform?
Hero platform.
Yeah,
Your
you mean-
primary. Where do you direct people first?
I always direct people to just Pod Ones because that's where I'm mostly active content-wise.
And that's at Pod Ones
Just at Pod Ones.
on YouTube.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you guys so much on TikTok, on Twitch, on YouTube for hanging out. Thank you to Gage for taking all of the movies. Thank you to everyone who participated and hung out. It's always a blast with the chat. Choco, what did we learn today?
We learned I can think of a lot more Z names than I thought I could.
True. And as Choco always says, no nuance, remember?